Everyone, I'm Becky,
And I'm Sarah.
and we're doing Bickering Book Reviews. Today we're talking about Temple of Swoon by Jo Segura. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. And I got an eARC of this off of NetGalley.
Theme.
So this book is about Miri, and she is a young archaeologist, and she goes on this dig and she thinks she's going with her mentor, but when she gets there, it's like, guess what? The mentor has had a problem and now you're in charge. And they're trying to find the lost moon city in the middle of the Amazon. Uh, Also on the dig is Rafa, who is like a kind of dreamy journalist who is there to record what happens for the dig for this magazine that he works for. But he's got ties to the Lost City too, and he's making things more complicated. So basically, it's like one of those like Romancing the Stones where they're trying to like find the Lost City, and she is a very like hardcore archaeologist, and things should be in a museum, which is actually Indiana Jones. Um, and he might be trying to like distract her, but also like they're attracted to each other, and there's other outside forces trying to stop them. And that's basically the story.
I enjoyed this book. I had fun going to the different like settings. That was fun. It was cute. I thought it was funny. I did find myself laughing. I thought like her quirks as far as kind of being obsessed with snacks and then like his nickname for her. That was cute. It was fun. It definitely felt like a sequel, but you didn't need to read the first book because it stood kind of on its own. It definitely made references, but you could totally move along. Um, I mean, was it groundbreaking? No, but it was good. I mean, I've never seen Romancing the Stone, so I have nothing to compare it to in that way. But I definitely, when they made references to different like places that they traveled to for excavations and stuff, I looked up those videos and they really are pretty. So it was, it gave me an interest to look kind of further.
I guess for me, like it was fine, right? Like the writing is fine, the characters were fine. I had a problem with the pacing. Like, first of all, like the chapters were really too long. Like, and you would be reading it, and like there were multiple times that I'm like, oh, this is the natural chapter break, but then there's like 20 more pages. Plus, like the resolution, like when we finally kind of get to what should be like the big, to me, it should be almost like the climax of the story was like 90%. Like I'm reading this book and it's like my Kindle's like 92% through the book and I'm like, how are you going to wrap this up? And so the ending to me felt super rushed.
See, and I didn't feel that. Like I didn't feel that. And I don't know why I didn't notice. Like because I usually am a stickler for shorter chapters. I think it's important to have shorter chapters because you lose your readers with longer ones. But I didn't notice that. And then I don't know. I mean, as far as like what you're talking about, like what they found 90% of the way into the book, like I kind of assumed that that was how it was going to go. Like there was really nothing to do afterwards.
See, and I feel like the actual like I don't want to say like a showdown. I don't know how to phrase it without giving stuff away. I just felt like I just like to me like the pacing was really not great.
That's
And I
interesting. Yeah,
don't
I didn't feel that, but it's interesting to hear that that's how you felt.
yeah, like this was like to me like I would read it and as I was reading it it was moving really really fast. But to go back like this book took me like 3 weeks to read.
Wow.
And to
Yeah,
go
it only
back
took me
to
a
it,
couple days. Yeah.
yeah, it was almost like a like I don't want to say it was a chore because once I started reading it, it would move like actually like reading it, even though the chapters were super long, and maybe there's just because there's not that many chapters, like it moves quickly, but I was just like, yeah,
I mean, if anything, I it would have been nice to have more developed side characters too, like to kind of flesh out the whole world, but eh.
I
I
really
mean, I thought
think
it was funny. It was fun. It was
dude,
funny.
I didn't laugh like I didn't think it was funny. Like there was I didn't even realize it was supposed to be funny.
Cause she was like pretending to be Laura Croft Tomb Raider. Like that was so random. Like swinging it on Vine. It's so random.
But that's the kind of stuff that's in these stories. If you see like the books and the movies like this, I mean, that's just what's there.
Yeah, I don't know. It was cute. It
Right?
wasn't very spicy, so if you're looking for something that's on the tamer side of spiciness, this book was safe-ish. So
This is like I don't necessarily look insta love, but I want to say like their attraction was like second chapter. Like there
oh
was
yeah.
it was
It happened very quickly.
so we should just rate it. Our rating scale starts at the top with 4 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns, and if we don't like it, it is a horse. Where are you?
Honestly, unicorns, it was fine. It was fun. I might even be considered to read others in the series. I'd be okay with that.
I'm gonna give it a 3 as well, mostly because it did move quickly and like I mean, I can see merits of the writing. I don't know. Like, I kind of wonder if I would like it better if I read, because I guess the villain from both the first book and the second book are the same villain. So I
Yeah.
might liked it better if I'd read the first book first. But I don't know if I
Okay.
care enough to go back and read the first book again. Like, read the actual, not again, just to read the first book.
I don't know. I might.
So that is where we are on Temple of Swoon, and we'll see you around.
Yeah.
Bye.